Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna talk about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie that's coming up later 2019, I think. I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. But right now we're gonna talk about how the movie, the rights to it got changed because right now Sony dropped the rights to the movie, which is not kind of a big deal, but like at the same time it is because the Sony movies with the Smurfs and everything like that, the they weren't exactly good, but now the rights are, I think it's Paramount or the people or the company that owns this movie rights now to be in the making. But yeah, I don't know what to do, like what to say or anything in particular about this movie, but so far let's just get rid of the few minor things about it, about how this movie's gonna be. And like I said, we can't just judge something about just because the past experience or just because it's this one minor negative thing. So let's just talk about this movie. Sure, it's gonna be a live action hybrid with CGI. I'm not gonna say all movies are bad with this type of way of movie, but at the same time I'm not saying it's good because sometimes when they do it, they focus a little bit too much on the people instead of the thing we're here to watch or the title on the movie. They just say the Smurfs, for example. They have a little bit too much with humans, and we're just basically putting with they're just putting that in just because for some reason we don't want to see the Smurfs. And I feel like in this movie, they shouldn't have any the Sonic and his characters shouldn't have any interaction with the humans. I feel like like the only human that should be actually like most interacted with Eggman, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be CGI or just a real person. And we all know how that happened when Eggman tried to look realistic in Sonic 06. But the thing I'm trying to talk about here is that this movie, like, sure, it changed from Sony to Paramount, which their movies are pretty, like more successful than Sony's because they have most horrible movies than good, and especially in the world of horrible CGI and hybrid with live action, a few of them are actually pretty good. I'm not saying which ones because due my lack of watching these movies, I can't say my opinion. Well, we can see how this gonna movie gonna be turned out because how people are saying, "Oh no, it's gonna be like Sonic 06." How they interact. Sonic interact with. I think her name was Elise. They have a weird romantic relationship. You know, obviously, Sonic team are obviously watching over and like make sure the movie stays good. Sega as well, and basically they're not gonna make the same mistake twice. Sure, they did that with Sonic Boom with the development and the glitches and stuff, but like this is a full time movie, and I feel like the movie shouldn't be the same as as the games. Look at the TV shows and Sonic OVA; those have some things involving Sonic, but like it's not in the games, and the games are more canon than anything else in the Sonic world. And basically, Sonic the Hedgehog, he's not the most perfect video game character. He had some missteps and some really good ones like classics, the Dreamcast games, and Colors Generations. And he also has some bad in the past like the storybook games, Boom '06, and his jump to 3D was kind of a little bit off. But does not that affect Sonic this movie because obviously it's coming 2019, and I feel like that time will be ideal perfect since there's another movie coming out which is the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which I'm assuming it's coming later, 2018 or maybe even 2019, if they want to make sure, if they want to polish or make sure anything's perfect. And I feel like if this movie does come out 2019, it's pretty much good because they want to make sure it's perfect. Everything else is good. People are enjoying it and stuff. Not only people, children and adults who go up or is going up with Sonic the Hedgehog. And I feel like to the movie audience, I feel like this movie will be PG-13 with some violence and stuff. But I don't know how the entire storyline would be. But like the characters. But the characters are another thing. They should have the, obvious Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Dr. Eggman. But with a few character references, I feel like people, oh, they want Shadow the Hedgehog since he is the second best character in the entire series. And, people want to see Metal Sonic or, the Chaotix or Silver or whatever. But, like, they can't just, like, spam characters in there. Like, it's just a movie. People who don't even know Sonic maybe want to see this and they don't know the characters and stuff. And obviously, they're going to be, like, a bunch of references and little Easter eggs or, like, just things that people who play Sonic or is a gamer that knows some knowledge about Sonic, might, Sega might put things like that in the movie. So, you could continue on. And let's go back to the thing with the interaction with movies and like the interaction with humans in the movie. And I'm gonna say this again. If there's a kid in this movie that's gonna be heavily with, Sonic and his friends, I'm literally not gonna be enjoying the movie because Sonic X, that was basically one of the things that bothered me. Chris, and if there's any child relation or like even like if he's like a part key in the story, I'm just gonna be disappointed. And if there's also like a character they bond with, like a human, I don't just don't hate human characters with interacting with these. It kind of bothers me, and it's gonna pretty look weird with Sonic. And I don't know if they're gonna make the characters CGI realistic or regular how they do it here in games or something. But like, make sure they do it as they fit. Don't make them too realistic that make them seem so weird and like pudding, and don't make them too cartoony that makes them feel out of place and not wanted in this world. And since this movie is coming out 2019, they're gonna obviously make a few changes and add more stuff with everything and stuff. And obviously, I feel like the voice casting will be the same as in the games because who else is gonna do the voice acting such in a short notice within 3 years, I think. But I don't know. What do you guys think about this movie? In my opinion, I think this is just we just have to wait and see, or maybe a trailer because, like I said, we can't just base off our opinions off like just assuming things and one little minor negative thing that happened. And with this movie, I think it has a chance of being good. Not great, or maybe it will be, just good. Because with most video game movies, either end up, pretty good, and some mostly bad. Just look at the Mortal Kombat and Super Mario Brother movie. Trust me, don't watch them. Anyways, what do you guys think about this movie? Do you think it's going to be pretty good? Are you guys going to watch it when it comes out 2019? For me, I probably will because obviously, it's about Sonic. But if they do make another Mario movie, some who knows? They will probably do that, even though the not so good success of the the Mario Brothers movie when way back in the 19s era. We just don't want to talk about it. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And I see you guys in the next video. See ya.